There aren't any flights going in or out tonight? Well, no, I need a connecting flight to Los Angeles. Oh, first thing in the morning. Great, great. I'll be there. Thank you.
Still fogged in?
No, they just told me the fog should be lifted by morning.
So you'll be leaving?
Hopefully.
Well, you've missed Christmas with your husband and New Year's.
Doctors make sacrifices. I've made a commitment to making sure that you get better. At any cost.
All these years, my mother's been dead. I'm only now, this moment, coming to grips with that.
Don't punish yourself, James. You did what you had to do in order to survive.
To nurture oneself with an imaginary mother. I'd call it madness.
I'd call it brilliance.
I doubt my colleagues would agree.
Well, they don't have to know. No one does.
Except you and that bastard father of mine. The abuse he inflicted upon me and the pain. Blaming a little boy for killing his own mother. Practically destroyed me.
And what doesn't destroy us makes us stronger, James. Look at yourself. Look at all you've accomplished in your life in spite of your childhood.
Oh, thank you, Father, for making me what I am today.
James, everything that is exceptional about you, everything that is good, you have done that, and you alone.
Thank you for helping me. For all that you've done.
We're not through yet, though.
But you're leaving tomorrow morning.
But we still have tonight. We need to pay your father a visit.
Taylor, I've absolutely nothing I want to say to that man. Absolutely nothing.
You're wrong, James. The time has come for you to confront your abuser. Tonight, you are going to express your anger and your rage to your father. You can't truly be healed until you've done that, James.
The itsy bitsy spider crawled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider crawled up the spout again. Yay! Yay! All right, everybody sing along. Bridget, take the chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. How about if we have Mommy sing a chorus, huh?
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm wondering who's hungry here.
Are you hungry? Is that birthday spaghetti I smell? Who wants another birthday meatball, huh?
I do.
Yeah? Well, I think we have it then. How about you, kiddo? Some more meatballs?
Meatball coming up.
I thought you'd like an aperitif before dinner.
Oh, thanks. Nicely done. I was just realizing what day this is today.
It's New Year's Eve. How could you forget?
It's Bridget's birthday, too.
Right. 1 year old.
Mm-hmm. My first grandchild.
You're very proud of her.
Be hard not to be. She's such a beautiful, special child. Yeah, it's funny. I've always felt a very special sort of connection to her.
What the hell do you want now?
We'd like to speak to you, Damon.
Well, that's just too damn bad.
We are coming in, whether you like it or not.
I'd offer you a snort, but I only drink with my friends or my family.
I see. Then you'll drink alone.
Right, boy. Ah, you got my drift? Sharp as a tack.
I wish you'd put the bottle away, Damon.
These are my 4 walls. You're a guest in my house, and I'll do as I damn well please.
You will lower your voice and talk politely to the woman, or else I swear...
Oh, what? You will swallow your own words like the sniveling little coward that you are?
You're a pathetic old man and you're drunk.
Not yet. But I'm getting there. And before long, I won't be feeling too much pain.
You'll be feeling the pain. Yes, you will. You'll feel your pain as well as mine.
James, please!
I thought I had seen the last of both of you.
Well, I'm so sorry to disappoint you.
I said goodbye to you at the cemetery.
Over your wife Mary's grave, I know.
Then why did you come back? Why didn't you leave me in peace?
Because I've got something very special I want to share with you.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
The rage and the torture and the torment you inflicted on an innocent boy has come full circle. It's time for retribution. I'm gonna make you know your own cruelty.
That was delicious, Logan.
Thanks. Did everybody have enough?
Oh, so then you don't want any birthday cake, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm just thinking.
About what?
About a cabin in the woods in the middle of a snowstorm with a blazing fire inside.
And you and me?
And a newborn baby.
It's still so vivid in my mind. It's like it was yesterday.
It was a miracle.
And it was also a little foolhardy, Logan.
I don't regret it for a minute, and neither do you.
Best move I ever made.
I was just so afraid up there in the snowstorm. And then, like a dream, you came along. You saved me, and you saved our daughter.
Logan, I will always be there for you. And for Bridget, that's a promise.
There's not too many little girls that can say that their father brought them into the world.
Well, she's a very special little girl. Destined for special things.
When you laid her in my arms, and the firelight was dancing across her face, that was just the most beautiful moment in my life.
I won't forget that for the rest of my life.
Promise me something. That when she's ready, you and I will tell her the story about how she was born together.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Logan.
So you feel a special connection with Bridget?
Mm-hmm. I always have. From the moment I first set eyes on her.
How so?
I'm not sure. I guess I see a lot of myself in her. She even resembles me a little bit, don't you think?
No, I really haven't noticed much of a likeness. If anything, she's a spitting image of Ridge. Is something wrong, Eric?
No, I'm just thinking about when Bridget was born.
You seem troubled.
Well, those were pretty troubling times, weren't they? Bridget born up in that cabin up in the mountains, and the paternity test.
The test that proved Ridge was the father.
You know, I was convinced that baby was mine.
Were you disappointed when you found out Ridge was the father?
Yes and no.
You're not sure?
It was hardly a black and white situation. I was in love with Brooke once.
Well, I, for one, am very content with the way things turned out.
You think I would have stayed with Brooke, don't you, if the baby had been mine?
Mm-hmm. I know you would have. You and I wouldn't be together.
Well, neither would Brooke and Ridge.
What are you talking about?
I mean, they're together right now. That's where he is, over at her place. Pretty sad state of affairs, you know that? I think Ridge is more vulnerable to Brooke right now than he ever has been. I wonder if Taylor realizes the jeopardy her marriage is in.
Poor Jimmy. So, I was cruel to you, was I, lad?
You were hateful and sadistic, the embodiment of evil.
The earth is a rotten place, Jimmy. Your father educated you to that fact.
Oh, yes, you taught me well. Your lessons were so finely crafted with the switch in your fists and the back of your hand.
I don't apologize to anyone the likes of you.
We're not looking for apologies, Damon.
Oh, like him. Having a woman speak his piece.
I am warning you.
Please, please. Damon, your son is sick. It's a sickness of the soul. And he's never going to get well if he doesn't express his true feelings, his rage.
Just as you expressed your rage to me. Only my anger is justified. I was innocent and you were guilty. You are guilty of a terrible crime and you deserve to be punished.
James, please don't touch him. Don't sink to his level.
You see, you like it. You can taste it. Go on, give it your best shot. Go on, go on. There's plenty of room down here for both of us.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bridget. Happy birthday to you. All right.
Yay, Bridget!
Yay. Little Eric, maybe you can blow out the candle for Bridget, huh?
Wait. First, Bridget has to make a wish.
Does it come true?
Do wishes come true? Well, yes, if you want them badly enough.
What do you wish for?
What do I wish for?
Well, let's see. I think we better ask Ridge that. Let's have Ridge tell us what his fondest wish is, okay?
Well, you see, Eric, the thing about wishes is you have to keep them secret or they won't come true. Yeah. Our little birthday girl here is a little young to be making wishes, so maybe Mommy and Daddy can make it for her.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Let's make a wish for Bridget.
Blow out the candle now. Yay!
Yay!
Good job.
That means the wish will definitely come true. Lots of smoke, lots of smoke. Oh, yeah. So let's take the candle out of the cake here.
So I raised a weakling, did I?
I was strong enough to survive your brutality.
Remind me, Jimmy, I've forgotten. Are you a son or a daughter?
Go ahead, James. Answer him.
Neither. I was only a target for you. I was a punching bag.
You learn nothing. You don't know how to fight back. You're a coward.
Stop it! Let go of him, James.
Oh, there's the boy. There's that. Go at it. Go on.
I'm not the kind of man who can commit an act of violence. I'm not like you.
No. You are not. You never were. You're like your mother.
What did you say?
You're the image of my sweet darling Mary. When I look in those eyes, they remind me of her. Damn you.
That should have brought you comfort, Damon. Why didn't it?
It was my hopes and my dreams. He stole them when he took his first breath.
You have got to stop blaming James for Mary's death.
Who am I going to blame then?
Maybe it was nobody's fault. Did you ever consider that to be a possibility?
Ah, if that were true. I wanted a son. I prayed to God for a son. But I wanted to love you, Jimmy, but
But what, Damon?
I couldn't.
Why, Father? Why couldn't you love me?
Because of the way Mary died.
In childbirth.
Not so simple.
There's something you haven't told us.
Something happened in the hospital.
Her heart stopped. What do you think?
No, Damon, there is more to it than that. Tell us what happened.
Oh. I can't go through that. Don't ask me to remember. Just get out of here. Go away.
No. You owe that to James. You owe it to him once and for all.
Forget me! You owe it to my mother.
There's no stronger love in the world than a mother for her child. And my sweet Mary for her little boy. It's true. She died in childbirth, but it was no accident. The fates backed her into it and forced her hand.
I don't understand.
Her last living act on this world was to abandon her very own sweet, precious life. She chose her own death. She accepted it willingly. Just so that you, Jimmy, would live instead.
All right, kids, it's time for bed.
Yes, it is. It's late now.
Come on. Mommy. Yes? What, do you want to hear a story first? Ridge, would you like to do the honors?
Well. Okay, once upon a time. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess and a very handsome prince. And they loved each other more than anybody had ever loved before. So much so that when they touched, their love gave off this brilliant white light, brighter than 1,000 suns. And when they held each other in their arms, the light was so bright that it would blind them and they couldn't see. So they had to let go. And when they did, the bright light would fade down, go away, and they could see each other again. But then their eyes would meet, and they couldn't help but run into each other's arms, and the bright light would blind them again, just like it had before.
Where to?
What did they do?
Where to?
Well, it broke their hearts not to be together. So one day their prayers were answered. And a little baby angel came down from heaven and took hold of both of their hands. And the beautiful princess and the prince held tight to each other through the little hands of the little angel. And the bright light no longer blinded them anymore. In fact, it turned to a golden, warm, soft light. It was just enough light to light their way. And all of them followed that light forever and a day.